Alrighty, we're talking with Emteq and Ed Callahan. Ed, you guys are having a very, very busy show.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
What are the big announcements for Emteq?
Probably the biggest two announcements would be the Boeing service bulletin, including the Emteq lighting. So the retrofit for the 737NG, it's going to have the final product will have Emteq lighting. So that's a big announcement from the other day.
And that essentially means that you can mimic Boeing Sky Interior with lighting, right?
Correct, and that's a direct offering with Boeing. And in addition, we also have similar solutions we do direct with other airlines as well. So.
Right. Now that's a real coup. And there's a real benefit, obviously. An airline can really freshen up that interior with a lot less money than going for the full retrofit of the Sky Interior.
Correct. You can do just lighting only to narrow the passenger experience gap, or you can do something more extensive, and that's what the Boeing mod looks like it'll be. So.
Interesting. What else do you got?
So in addition, we also did a really great presentation with Iceland Air on Monday at the Passenger Experience Conference, where we did the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
So Iceland is very central to their identity, obviously, trying to get more passengers to come to Iceland to visit. So they wanted to do something on their 75s that highlighted that. So we did the Northern Lights. We worked with them for about 2 years in trying to come up with a lighting upgrade that was very central to their brand. And then what we ended up doing was a lighting effect that mimicked the Northern Lights, and that's actually what's on display here.
That's what we're seeing up here. Oh, beautiful. Let's do like a little run over. So this is what the passenger is going to see on Iceland Air.
Yeah. Just the first aircraft was phased in just a few weeks ago, and so you have one aircraft flying right now on various routes, and it'll be phased in increasingly throughout the year.
Okay. So, fantastic. Yeah. Any other news at the show?
Yeah, lots of news. We just recently did a program with Condor. Condor, the German.
I do know that airline well. Yes.
Yeah. So they just came out. There's actually an interesting YouTube video that I saw just yesterday highlighting it. But yeah, so that's a 7.6 program we just did.
Yeah.
We also did a 7.6 program with Transaero. Both programs were full mood lighting projects.
Okay.
So they both just got phased into service. So that's really exciting for us.
Interesting. And then of course on the retrofit market you have a number of solutions, right?
Yeah. So we're talking to a lot of Airbus A320 operators, A330 operators as well.
Yeah.
And then the 7.3 activity is keeping us very, very busy.
So tell us a little bit why lighting makes such a difference, especially to passenger perception.
Yeah, so with the lighting, it's something that's rather cost effective compared to other types of mods, and it affects 100% of the passengers.
Right.
Whereas other upgrades, the take rate might be rather low and only certain customers benefit from it. But with lighting, it's a very cost effective way of really touching every single passenger and making the cabin look new, and also give airlines an opportunity to do something really unique and unique to their brand.
Interesting. And yesterday Panasonic Avionics was showing off a Recaro 3710 integration project that they have done, and they have now incorporated mood lighting into the IFE. I don't know if you've seen this.
Yes.
What do you think of that? Mood lighting in your personal space versus the whole cabin.
Yeah, well, especially with some of your wide bodies, your higher end wide bodies.
Right.
The theme definitely is giving passengers more control over their local environment. So it makes total sense.
Yeah.
And actually from our perspective, integrating the mood lighting controls into the IFE is a great way of making the integration easier for the airline. So Iceland Air and other programs, Condor, we integrated the graphical user interface into the IFE control panel.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, so that's something that, from an integration side, I think that makes a lot of sense for the airline.
That's very, very good. And then when it comes to just integration in general, are you guys, you work with pretty much all the major players in the industry, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
And we're a little bit different in that we also offer engineering and certification services ourselves.
Right. Would it focus on what? Lighting or other
Well, so our engineering team works on lighting as well as other cabin upgrades, as well as avionics upgrades. So when we do a lighting upgrade, many times we'll do the engineering and certification. We don't always have to.
Right.
Yeah, so it gives the end user the flexibility to use us turnkey, or we'll work with somebody else to do the engineering and cert. That's a value-added thing that we do.
That's nice. So then you're at an interesting vantage point. What trends are you then seeing in terms of what people want to do in the retrofit market?
Trying to maximize the lighting effect with the easiest integration possible. So at the 7.3 offering and the A320 offering, drop-in replacements really kind of the trend. And you can do a 7.3 or an A320 on an overnight, as an example, with the Emteq system.
And Airbus is now increasingly offering, I believe now, a bit more of a spectrum of colors on the A320, right? That's part of their plan.
I understand that's coming out, but I don't know.
You see opportunities maybe to work with them to do something similar as you've done with Boeing?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We can. We because of our focus on the retrofit market on the airline side, I think we have a lot more flexibility, and we're able to work with certain airlines who want to do something unique.
Yeah.
And I think that puts us in a unique situation when working with the OEMs, because we can enhance their offering. So so it's an area of growth that we think.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.